Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Cheers. I want to start off, everybody raise your glass to cheers to veterans for this Memorial Day. We put up flags at the cemetery, so raise a glass to all the fallen. So let's see who we have in chat. You notice this is in my studio. I had a couple people join me to go through these bourbon barrel picks. And so I don't really have enough chairs or room in my studio. So we moved it out to the garage. I had every intention of going out to the backyard where it's nice and pretty view, and it has rained nonstop. So we're in the garage.
We got a lake.
Yeah, we have a lake out back.
Lake out back.
Yeah, the river flooded again. Let's see who we have. Hi, Kathy Huey. It is good to see you. Happy Sunday Fun Day. We got Kilco. Kilco will be going live next at 7 p.m. Kilco, I still need to get you your Patreon giveaway. I'm sorry about that. I will get that out this week. We got Liz B. Cheers. And for those who served or serving, thank you for your military service. Well said, Liz. We got Derek Whiting. Cheers, everyone. Cheers to you, Derek. We got the Whiskey Saint. Darrell, you were 100% right. I actually went back and watched my stream last week, and where I had my computer used for something else, it was picking up my microphone from my computer. So you're right. It did sound real echoey last week. So hopefully I got that fixed and you can hear me a little better. I did turn up the mic since we're kind of sitting back a little bit away from it. Hey, Marty, cheers to you, Mr. Whiskey Nose. Looking forward to whichever north you have, and I have Epoch sipping on Jackson Purchase. Let me tell you, I picked up a bottle of Jackson Purchase based on some people's recommendations, and that is a real good bottle. I know these two have already tried the Jackson Purchase. I actually took it over to our friend Jay's house and shared it with a couple people. We got Hanging AZ. How are you now? Good day to go swimming. Yeah, the ducks think so. That we've had a pair of mallards out there in my backyard swimming around all day. Hey, Eric Gunderson. Cheers, everyone. Remember, everyone deployed. Well said, sir. Sounds perfect. Okay. Oh, that's okay. You're all good. Thank you, Eric, sharing everybody's links here. Make sure you're subscribed to all these channels. So I ended up kind of accumulating a few 21090 barrel picks. And I thought this would be a good opportunity to break them out and sample some of them. So we've already got one poured. And it looks like you really wanted to salute the veterans because you're out.
Well, yes, I did.
Yeah, so yeah. And we are using we're using very fancy plastic cupware because I had it handy and it's a concrete floor and I didn't want to clean up glass. So the first one we're going to get into is one of the single barrels. We're not going in order of the release. We're just going in order that I think they would be good to be sampled. Yeah, by proof mostly. So this one is the bourbon pick from Evernorth. This is Jet City Italian. Oh, you picked up the same one. Okay. I see a Boston Scally hat. Yeah, Devin has several Boston Scally hats. And honestly, I'm the one that's bad about buying him. I think you ended up with what, 3 this St. Patrick's Day? I got 3 different ones for him. Yeah. Yeah, so when 21090 released these 2 barrel picks from Evernorth, they had the one that was the Amburana finish. And I know they said it was Amburana done right, but I don't really care for cinnamon that much. So, you know, I know that's a dominant flavor in Amburana, so I wasn't on board with that one. So this Jet City Italian, I got my notes here from when it was released. 21%, it's the 9-year plus whiskey, 21% rye, MGP bourbon, and it says 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% malted barley. This is sourced from Indiana, 116 proof, or as I like to call it, 58%. I love the stickers they do. They do the best flipping stickers, the best tater stickers. So yeah, let me know if anybody has this bottle. or others from Evernorth. The first one I tried from Evernorth was actually their previous pick, which was Cherry Rye. And that one was just amazing.
This one still has a little cinnamon to it too.
Yeah, I can taste a little, yeah, smell a little cinnamon on it. It smells like allspice.
Yeah.
It does smell like allspice.
It smells like, oh, yeah.
It does.
It's fruity too. I don't know what that's, it's apple or cherry. A little more cherry.
It's good.
That is really good.
It does got a cherry.
Yeah, it's got a cherry note to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just the MGPs that they pick. But yeah, so far the Evernorth that I've had have all had that little bit of like a cherry note. A lot of brown sugar. Like creamy vanilla brown sugar. I have an Evernorth Essence single barrel rye gifted to you from your birthday from Josh Fritz. Fantastic. You know, Josh Fritz actually, that is another another thing I need to plan. Josh Fritz sent me some Evernorth samples and I still have them. And I need to do like a whole Evernorth night. I've so far from what I've tried from Evernorth, I've been a big fan. Big fan. Hey, cheers, Candy Road. How are you doing? Here's somebody we know in chat. Hi, Jen. That is my neighbor.
It's your wife.
That is his wife.
My wife's one?
Yep.
On.
Yeah, she's just down the street. The dogs miss you. They're going nuts inside. This one I like. It's got a lot of complexity to it.
I like this one. This one is really good.
You get like a little burnt brown sugar at the end there.
Yeah.
A little bit of char. I like that one. Yeah, so far Evernorth, I know it's just MGP, but I've been impressed with what they've got. They're blending really good stuff. They're picking really good barrels. That's good stuff. And we're starting at 58%. What did I say the proof was on this? 114?
116.
116.
58.
I suck at math. A whole lot. Yeah, it's got a little spice at the end. I think you kind of love that rye spice at the end. It's a little spicy. I like that one. Wait, you like it?
I like it.
I like it. I will say, Evernorth has some of the busiest freaking labels of probably any bourbon company I've seen. This is on, it's kind of like the Dunvilles of bourbon.
It is.
That
good.
there's so much going on in this label.
Yeah, it is. Good looking label.
I mean, it's pretty. It's just really, really busy. There's a lot going on.
This is non-chill. What? Non-chill.
Non-chill filtered. So most whiskeys above, I believe 46% is the threshold, are non-chill filtered. All that means is like when you have a lower proof whiskey, say like a Jameson, when you put ice in it and it clouds up, yeah, it'll cloud up if it's non-chill filtered. They don't use, I mean, honestly, they don't typically use the chill filtration when they get higher proof. I don't even know why they bother putting it on there, but it's got a lot going on in the label with the bear and the, I guess there's 3 bears on there.
Bear barrel.
Bear barrel. Yeah. All right. So we're going to get into the next one. I'm debating on which one. We should probably do the weeder before we get into the, yeah, we'll probably do the weeder before we get into the stave finished. Oh, hey, Donald. How are you doing? Cheers to you. Donald, I got a rare night when I'm actually not drinking Irish whiskey. We're having some 21090 barrel picks today. Hey, I miss Peter. Hey, cheers, Peter. How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing good up in Canada. All right, let's do this one next. I haven't even opened this. I tried to get them open beforehand, which the Epoch was a surprise because on crud. Yeah, you're gonna have to put that for me. That one was a surprise. That one, it's got this big thick wax coating on it, and all I did was twist, and it just broke right apart and came right up. So that was a nice surprise. The Cologne bottles, yeah, Cologne does a great job of putting the wax, dip them in wax on the top of those bottles. Yeah, it takes like a freaking steak knife to get those things off.
Off the top.
Thank you. All right. So this is the latest release from 21090. And they did 2 picks from Old Dominick, which is a distillery. I believe it's in Memphis, Tennessee. I know it's in Tennessee. I believe it's in Memphis. And this one is called Weed It.
With the whole Michael Jackson.
With the Michael Jackson thing.
motif. Yeah.
Weed It. So this one is a single barrel straight rye whiskey aged in West Tennessee oak barrels. This is a mash bill at 83% wheat, 12% corn, 5% malted barley. I was right. Old Dominick is in Memphis, Tennessee. And
Yeah, I
this
like it.
is
I like the
like that?
malted barley. I like the malted barley, and I like the wheat. The wheat gives it a little bit of it's more of a mild.
it's sweet, yeah.
Yeah, more of a mild, and then finish it with a little bit of malted barley, 12% corn to give it the higher proof.
7-year, 119.30.
Yep, 59.65.
Yep.
So it's a pretty color too.
I like
Real
that.
nice color on the
Another label. It's nice.
Yeah, Old Dominick, real slick. They're really clean labels, but they look really nice.
Kind of looks like the old Fitzgerald.
It does look like the old Fitzgerald label. You're right.
Yeah. So
I didn't even think about that. Which I think that's a weeder too, and I didn't know that was
Yes.
a weeder. Somebody told me that. Yes, it's in Memphis.
we had a bottle of the old Fitzgerald, and it went really
quick. Yeah,
Really
it went really quick. I have the Epoch Rye Tuna. It has a very good and unique flavor. I'll be curious to try it then. We're gonna hit that one last here. I use a hair dryer to soften the wax on the Cologne. That's a flipping good idea. I don't think I have the patience for that. That's a really good idea.
Yep.
Because I usually just get in there with a steak knife and try to score all the way around the freaking bottle. And then I got wax all over the kitchen floor. It's a mess. They do a good job of keeping them secure. Hey, Slapshot, how are you doing? Cheers all. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, I got everybody. All right. So this one is called Weed It. Yep, 7-year whiskey.
Cilantro.
Lots.
Bunch of. It doesn't have much of a nose on it, but I just opened it. And I think weeders typically have a lighter nose. A little grassy.
But the initial taste on it's really, really good.
Wow, that is really good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's lighter. That reminds me kind of an Irish single grain.
It's good on the palate. That is really good.
That is a really good one.
Yeah.
Wow. I should have got more than one.
Get a little bit of the proof at the end of it.
It does, yeah, you do get that
Yeah.
proof at the end. It does finish a little bit hot. But it's really sweet up front.
Really,
The thing
really
is,
sweet.
you're getting a creaminess, you're getting vanilla. You're getting almost like a caramel corn.
It's really
like
good
caramel
on it.
corn.
Really, it's good. Really,
Yeah.
really good.
That's a really good one.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to plan. Let me tell you, plan a Tennessee bourbon trip. We're gonna have to hit up Old Dominick. It's very, very good.
know what that would taste like with
Box cutters work better than steak knives. Yeah, I honestly, it's more of an impatience thing for me. I'm in the kitchen and the steak knife's right there on the block. It's more of an.
Well, we are in the garage.
Yeah, now we're in the garage. So
There's quite a bit of.
I was prepared. I actually was going to open the Epoch ahead of time because I was assuming I was going into it like the Coloans, and literally I just twisted the top and it popped. It completely broke free, and wow, that was easy. It's way easier than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, this one's really, really good. Oh,
Well, I could tell you what they did with the Epoch right off the bat.
wait.
Okay, so unlike like the Maker's Mark where they dip it upside down in the wax, this looks like they put the wax on top, so it ran thin on the top.
Yeah, you might be right.
So they poured the wax
And
on
then
the top
flipped it
of
over.
and
Yeah, or then flipped it immediately so it settled. So
It
it didn't.
settled,
Yeah, it
yeah.
didn't gather as much. Yeah.
Whereas Maker's Mark, like they dip it in and then they pull it out.
That's what I think. That's what they do with cologne too. Because yeah, you're right. Because it accumulates on the top of the bottle. But yeah, you might be right on that one. Yeah.
I'll show everybody real quick. I know we haven't done it yet,
Yeah.
but see if you can see the discoloration
Yeah,
at
you
the
can
top.
see
It's still
really
dark.
thin at the top.
It's real thin at
It's
the top.
real thicker down here. I think you're right. I think that is probably what they did. Which works. I mean, it opened really easy. I made it nice. I'm torn now between these first two. I mean, these first two are both really, really good, but they're completely different.
I've actually watched the videos of where they actually Maker's Mark when they actually dip the bottles.
Oh, they dip them?
Yeah, the girls said that they're actually that's all they do is they know exactly how far to dip them in, and
I would like to do that. I would like to dip the bottle at Maker's Mark, but I don't like Maker's Mark. So, oh, your dog thinks you're home because she can hear you.
No,
Bella.
Hey, Debbie, how are you doing? It's good to see you, Debbie. McDonald.
Debbie.
Yeah. We will, I don't know if we'll see Debbie. We'll get the parade tomorrow for, we are in the Worthington Memorial Day parade. So we have to, it's a longer parade. It's a really nice parade. It's a really long one. And we have a cookout afterwards, and we are bringing the pasta salad that's already made in the fridge
Yes,
and the water.
She'll be at the church.
Oh, you'll be at the church. Oh, cool. We'll see you tomorrow then. We'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we tried multiple Maker's Marks and want to like it, but it just doesn't hit our palate. Let me tell you, Kathy, a lot of people have tried to get me to like Makers. They've sent me every Makers, that's supposed to be really good. I've had people tell me, we'll try this one, try that one, and I don't like them.
Yeah, with me, I like Maker's Mark. I don't dislike it. It's got a bit of I'm not a big fan of the cherry flavor.
Tastes like NyQuil.
And yeah, the little bit of cherry flavor that they add to that Maker's Mark, the cherry wood or whatever
Whatever it is that comes off as cherry.
It comes off as cherry is what makes it actually taste like it's medicinal, like it's like a NyQuil type of thing.
Yeah, cherry NyQuil in a glass is how I describe it. And I know, Donald, you say the same thing about Makers. I don't know maybe it's just an Irish whiskey palate that just does not like Makers. But I've tried all of them, and it's like, well, it's the best of the worst. For my favorite Makers. So, I would go. I know other people that we might travel to Kentucky with might like Makers.
Mhm.
And I would go.
You've had Makers at the house. You're not fond of it.
No.
Now there are the original recipe of Maker's Mark. She's not a fan of.
That's the worst.
But there is some of the
Cash drinks.
the cat strengths or the
I had
special
one.
edition. The special edition.
You're right. It was a
They
special
are
edition.
pretty. They're not bad. They're not bad at all.
Yeah, it was a special edition that I had that I was surprised it was Makers because it was quite good. But you talk about regular Makers, I tell you what, I drink that Free Ranch that was in your garage that you used to start a bonfire before I drink Makers.
That's Freight Ranch
Yeah.
stayed around in this gentleman's garage for a very, very
Yes.
long
About
time.
2 years almost.
Yeah,
It was just a regular Frey Ranch, the regular Frey Ranch
Yeah.
bottle.
Let's just say
I used the rest to start a bonfire.
Yeah. I was trying to power through because we got the bottle and we did not. We took it down to share. None of us liked it.
people
None
he
of us
didn't
did.
like.
And he kept it in his garage and I tried to power through. So every time I was there, I said, "Hey, drink your bourbon." I'm like, "Nope, I'll drink it. I'll drink it. I'll power through."
I got it.
And then you finally, there's probably still half a bottle
Oh,
in
this
there.
guy drink just anything. Here, look at
And he wouldn't drink it, yeah. And yeah, yeah.
I don't know. You try this.
I was gonna go and I was still, like I said, I was trying to be a trooper and power through and I went to go pour it. He's like, "No, I used it to start the bonfire." So
Went up really good.
good for something. Good for something. That's the only whiskey I think we've had that's been a drain pour. Although honestly, no offense to Whiskey Wars or the High Bank, but their cigar blend is probably not far off. But again, I don't like Amburana, and it tastes to me. The taste of that one is if like you know how you go to Michael's at Christmas time and where you go through the entrance before you go through the next set of doors, and they put all those freaking cinnamon pine cones in there.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like to me. Is if you basically turn those cinnamon pine cones into a drink.
Yeah.
Like it's just too much.
I don't know. It was just like kerosene.
Yes, you sent me yes, I did not dislike that one. Yeah, it's and some of it's still I've heard that the Frey Ranch single barrels are really good. And I haven't had any of those. This was just a regular standard run-of-the-mill bottle and it's a very nice bottle, but that was one that none of us liked. Like universally nobody liked it. So
Dude, cherry, like even cherry wood or cherry casks. That's like when I smoke a brisket or if I'm smoking something on the smoker, I don't like using cherry wood. It's not my go-to. I mean, I'm more of a apple wood, a hickory, that sort of thing. I'm not usually, adding that cherry wood flavor to anything that I'm cooking on it. It doesn't.
I like cherry,
That's
but with certain things because we had that cherry rye that was really good.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
That was good, but yeah, overall, I mean, it's just, and it wasn't. I don't know that it was necessarily. It was just something about the cherry. It came off as medicinal,
Yeah.
Which is the same reason I don't like Lefroy. It comes off as medicinal to me. Hey, Josh Fritz, how are you doing?
Lefroy's not bad as a
You like Lefroy? I absolutely despise Lefroy. Hate it. Hate it.
Everybody's palate's different.
Frey Ranch Farm Strength Uncut is really good. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that the like single barrels and the special stuff from Frey Ranch is good. We couldn't get that here, and the only one we had was the regular, and I did not care for that. Actually, I think no, change that. I think Ohio has done a single barrel with Frey Ranch. I think they have.
Well, it's like Willet.
You like the Frey Ranch rye. That is true, because Willet is another one
Willet, isn't it?
that has
They have some good stuff, but
their
their regular
stuff is not great.
is not that great. Right? They have
That
a
is
very
very true.
special bottle. It's not something I would drink on a regular.
True. And we actually went to Willet. And so funny thing, we went to Willet a couple years ago when we went to Kentucky. And we went in and most people are buying these nice pours. I went in specifically to buy Johnny Drum for all of us to taste. And every single freaking one of us hated it and took pictures of our reaction. We bought one and everybody shared it and passed it around. I took pictures of everybody's reactions tasting it. And it was universally hated. Yeah, we all hated it.
Jen's was the best.
Yeah. Our friend Jen, if you're watching, your reaction was the best. It was not great. It's better than Malort. That's about all I could say about it. That's about all I could say about it.
Malort.
I want to try the Frey Ranch 100% oat whiskey. That would be good. That would be very good, Josh.
Yeah, I'd like to try that too.
I wouldn't mind trying that.
Yeah.
Because like oats and Irish whiskey make it really creamy. It gives it a really nice mouthfeel. I wonder if that's the same.
Yeah.
I've had I think we've all had the JT Mellick rice whiskey. I've tried the Spirits of French Lick Kashi whiskey. That would be interesting. I'll have to look for that.
Do we have any?
Hey, Barbecue Ed. Cheers to you. Good evening, y'all.
Do we have any old whiskey downstairs? We don't think we have any old whiskey.
We do not. We have some Irish that have a large amount of oats in the mash bill.
Okay, yeah.
And we have some poachine that is made.
That's pretty.
Yeah, we've got one that we haven't even opened that's made with oats and corn. But we don't have any American whiskey that's made with oats. I didn't know there was until Josh said that.
There's $1 million idea. Right?
Yeah, I didn't know that they'd done that. I think there are some smaller distilleries that are experimenting with different grains. I think it's really cool. The Kashi whiskey was really flipping good. It was really good. Peter White, I have a bottle of Gretzky 100% oats Groats whiskey, 6-year, 126 proof. Excellent.
See,
Peter, I wish I'd have hit you guys up when I was up there in Canada, because I saw a bunch of the Gretzky whiskey at the airport, but I just didn't know which one was good and which to buy and if any of them were worth it on my way back through in Toronto. Hey, William Hall, cheers to you. All right. So now we're going to move on to our next one here. And this is actually one that I'd already opened and sampled and enjoyed. So let me pour this for you. So this is the other one from Old Dominick. This is the Stave Finish Single Barrel. This one is called, this is named after the Queen's Right song. This is Stave Your Love. I think it was, wasn't it Queen's Right? Was it
Save Your Love?
No, that wasn't Queen's Right. That was the Evernorth bottle. Oh, what this was named after. This is the French Oak Mocha Stave Finished Bourbon, and this is Stave Your Love.
I mean, can't go wrong with mocha.
I like French oak and French chestnut too. So this is 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley, 6 years old, 112.12 proof, 56.06% ABV. And like I said, I'm a big French oak, French chestnut fan. So I opened this already and kind of sampled a little bit. Now we had the, oh, this should go good with a cookie beer. Now we did have the other one that was from 21090, and I'm trying to remember who made that one, because they released another one that was a stave finish that was real chocolatey. And let me know, guys, if you remember which one that was. That was a 21090 pick, because we had it, and I think it wasn't Evan Williams. I drank the crap out of that one. That one's long gone. But this is another one from Old Dominick. This is our finished whiskey. Hey, Buffalo Bourbon enthusiasts. Cheers to you guys. It's good to see you. Hey, David Bass. Peaky Blinders in the glass. That's a good pour. That is a good pour. Buffalo Bourbon enthusiasts, I need to reach out to you guys. I need to email you back, and we need to get together for a stream sometime. All right. So this does smell chocolatey.
Yes.
It does smell like, it kind of reminds me of like hot fudge from like Dairy Queen. And woody.
You get the wood flavor too?
I'll get a little bit on the nose. I haven't tried it yet. Well, I can't say I haven't tried it yet because I'm on an open bottle.
Try with that one.
With the beer. That is good. It is very chocolatey. It's kind of chocolate vanilla, but on the nose it came more like hot fudge, but on the palate it's more like a hot chocolate with some woodiness. My husband is drinking a Great Lakes Cookie Exchange Milk Stout beer.
And with the chocolate, it goes pretty good.
They change them every year, and I think this one's more chocolatey, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not the thumbprint. This is the other.
This is like a cookie. Yeah, this is like a cookies and cream. That does go good with that. You get like more of the vanilla shortbread notes.
Yep. Goes good with the chocolate.
That does pair really well with that. I like that. So this is the most woody of the three that we've had, which I like. I like a double oak bourbon. I like the French staves. I think it gives it a nice buttery finish. This is real chocolatey. I like finished bourbon in general. But I was trying to remember, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the name of the previous bottle that 21090 released. It was also, I'm pretty sure it was also a French oak stave. And it was a real chocolatey, it was even more chocolatey than this. And this has got chocolate, but I don't think it's overpowering. So out of the first three, what's been your favorite?
The Weeder so far.
The Weeder. It's been your favorite.
The second one there.
The Weeder.
Weeder.
Yep.
I'm torn. I would have to go back and they're all three really good.
The
They're
first
all
one
three
was
different.
really good.
Yeah.
The second one was, I liked it a lot.
He's been around a long time. Long time. So he knows he knows his bourbon.
Long.
Well, between these two, I can tell it makes me more interested in Old Dominic. I'd honestly not heard of the distillery before 21090 did these picks, and I'm pretty impressed. Like I said, for only the only two whiskeys I've had from them, these are good. They're real good.
Yeah, they are.
I've not had a bad one so far.
Yeah, these three are.
Very good.
Yeah, they are.
I will say, you guys, 21090 guys, you do a good job on picks. I've had several of yours. They've all been good. I've got the Hazmat downstairs. I did introduce these guys to the Hazmat rye. But I did actually see someone from a distillery was on talking about Hazmat bourbon. I can't remember whose channel it was on, but they were talking about, again, it was Bourbon Bites. They were talking about Hazmat, about the percentage of alcohol that you have, that if you hit that, they can't, it's considered a combustible material if you put it on airplane after that point. But it's a really good one. That one had a whole lot of like a tobacco.
So that's why they don't have 151 on airplanes.
Yeah, you can't, I guess.
I did have a 151 steak
Yeah.
on my birthday a few days ago.
I'll have to share the picture with Patreon. So Devin's birthday was last week. So happy birthday.
Thank you.
And I took him out for a flaming tomahawk ribeye. And they bring it over to you on this table with it hanging. They drill a hole through the bone and it's hanging there. And they douse it with a sauce with 151 rum and put compound butter at the bottom. And then they light it on fire and then they use rosemary and they keep basting it with the compound butter while it's simmering out. So it was very, very good.
So I'm a big fan of medium rare. But I will have, when you're talking about a steak that size, I recommend getting a medium.
Yeah.
Because, it was,
Hey, Richie Z. Cheers to you.
Because the thickness.
the thickness
Yeah,
of
it
the
was
steak,
super thick.
It was super thick. So
Hey, Anthony. Cheers to you. I hope your camping adventure is going good. I saw that you were out camping. It looked like you were having a blast.
wait, you still got Wi-Fi? Are you camping?
He had a shower. Let me tell you, he is my kind of camper. I'm more of a glamper. My husband knows I'm a little, oh, you're home now. Okay. He's home now. I'm a little bougie.
Okay.
So I like sleeping in a tent. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I am fully prepared to go camping in a recreational vehicle with a shower and a toilet.
It's a mobile hotel room at that
Okay.
point. I mean,
That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'll be outside when I'm not there. I mean,
it's not outdoorsy.
it is. I'm outdoors for most of it. I don't like to sleep in the dirt, and I'll poo outside if I have to, but I want to shower at the end of the day. I just want to be able to get a shower.
But like zombie apocalypse, what would you do?
5-star hotels only. See, you right, exactly. Exactly. But you're going to be streaming. Oh, okay. I didn't see your thumbnail. All right. Anthony's going to be streaming.
All right.
Anthony is a big Scotch guy. I believe it was Anthony that sent you a sample of the Lefroy, and I know I'm going to butcher the name, Anthony, Cardaris, something Gaelic with a C. But I know he sent you, I think it was you, Anthony, that sent him a sample of that.
Yeah.
Because, and I think you sent it because I said I hated Lefroy. And you said, no, this is actually a good Lefroy. And I will say it was better than most Lefroy I tried. Your trailer, you have a trailer with AC, hot and cold water, along with a queen size bed and refrigerator is the only way I will travel. See, that's my kind of camping right there. That is my kind of camping.
What'd my wife say? No 5-star motel, pickle bucket and an umbrella.
I don't think that was not your wife. That was Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiast. Oh yeah, no, Jen agrees with Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiast.
I see. Okay.
See, I'm with you, John. My days of sleeping in the dirt are long behind me. Oh, he's got a 27-foot long RV with AC, hot and cold water, along with a queen size bed and refrigerator.
Nice.
You know, everybody says, they're going to make fun of us, guys, but as soon as it's 100 degrees outside and horrible at night, everybody's going to be loving that RV with the AC, not getting ate up by bugs. All right. We're going to move on here to our last four. I might actually end up ending well before Kilco goes live at 7, but you'll have time to grab a snack and a pee break. So this is the, I saved the proofiest one for last. This is actually the oldest one too. The 21090 released this one a bit ago. This is 6 years, 3 months old, 124.8 proof. This is Maryland Epoch Single Barrel Cask Strength, a Maryland Straight Rye Whiskey, 100% rye pot stilled, 62.4% ABV. This one is called, and I have to admit, I also bought it because of the name.
ACTC.
Yeah, Rye Voltage.
Rye voltage.
Rye Voltage. I love the name. I love that it's a knock on AC/DC, or a tribute to them. Baltimore Spirits Company, 6-year single barrel. Yeah, David remembers this one. All right. And I did not bring any water to proof this down with, so.
We'll let margaritas.
Margaritas to proof it down with? We don't do margaritas with cask strength bourbon anymore.
Yeah. Especially 18-inch diameter.
We had a margarita incident.
I had a margarita
And
incident.
so yeah, we don't do that anymore. I will say
We don't
this,
talk about margaritas.
yeah. It was our last trip to the Bourbon Trail. Our next trip to the Bourbon Trail is coming up. We'll probably do a pre-Bourbon Trail live stream on the 6th. Or the 7th, sorry, the 7th. Probably do a because that's the weekend before we go. So we'll do a pre-Bourbon Trail live stream. We're going to go down to Frankfurt this time. It's a gorgeous bottle.
It is. What's the seal? What is the seal? It is oh, it is. It's really nice.
Little metal seal in it.
Yeah.
It's a really pretty bottle. It's a really pretty whiskey too.
It's got a good little tone to it, doesn't it?
All of these have had a really nice color to them. I think this is the darkest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's the dark.
They're all pretty dark. They're all pretty dark.
Yeah, they are.
But the Epoch is
The Epoch is the darkest.
the darkest.
We were staying at nice resorts in South America and ended at the Swiss Hotel. That shower was awesome. A good shower matters. I'm telling you, once you've been out in the sun and the heat and the sweat all day. Yeah. Oh, thank you, David. Yes. Remember to hit that like, hit that share. Let me know if you guys got something in your glass today, if you're drinking any of these 21090 pours or anything else. I am with you. I think we stayed the Swiss Hotel. Was that what we stayed at in Munich?
Yeah.
Yeah, we loved the Swiss Hotel because we had been to a string of hotels in Germany with no air conditioning during a heat wave in June in Germany, and it was 85 degrees. And so we were grateful to be at the Swiss hotel in Munich where they actually had some AC. I mean, it wasn't like here AC where you can basically store meat, but it was much appreciated. Oh, your first AC/DC cassette. I think mine was Highway to Hell. I'm a big AC/DC fan. I absolutely love the movie Maximum Overdrive. It's one of my favorite horror movies, and it's because of AC/DC. Absolutely love it. Jen is laughing so hard. We're keeping one person entertained, even if it's the neighbor down the street. Oh, you'll be there Thanksgiving weekend. Nice. I think I can't remember. I thought it was Kathy that said she'd be down there next month as well. We're fortunate, being in Ohio. We're only 3 hours from Louisville, 3 hours from Lexington. So we can go to several different distilleries down there just to make a weekend trip of it, which is what we're doing this time. Which one of the distilleries we're going to is what Richie has in the glass. Four Roses Small Batch Select Bottle Crack. So opening a new one. We are going to be doing the premium tasting at Four Roses. So we're going to be trying all the single barrel bottles at Four Roses. We're going to be going to Larrikin, which we've never been to before. We're really excited about that. We're going to Wild Turkey, which we went to Wild Turkey last time we were there, and all of us loved it. Absolutely loved it. So we're going to go back. We're going to do the premium tasting at Wild Turkey. We're not doing any distillery tours because, once you've been to a lot of distilleries, I mean, you know the gist, you know how it works. The one distillery tour we did go to last time was Stitzel-Weller, which I really enjoyed because the history was just amazing.
Yeah, the history was great.
Yeah. That is worth going to. That's not one that a lot of people I think about, but just the history of the grounds there and everything that's been produced there. I enjoyed that tour quite a bit.
Pappy Van Winkle.
Yeah.
The influence from Pappy Van Winkle.
Yeah. And he spent 70 years there at the distillery.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of the bottles there, the old historic memorabilia from when they were producing that there. And it's a really involved tour. They take you everywhere. I really enjoyed that one quite a bit.
Inside with the bar and stuff.
Yeah.
It was really awesome.
Yeah. It was a great tour.
Yeah.
Peter is drinking Glen Farkless 15, and Peter's having some scotch. Peter's a big scotch guy. I know Peter has a good selection of scotch. Oh, Kathy's got Ragged Branch Rye Single Barrel.
Yeah, somebody got me a.
Hey, cheers, Uncle Clear. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Somebody got me a Lagavulin for my birthday.
I did. I should have pulled that Lagavulin out, but I don't want to hurt Jay.
Yeah, it's Sweet Pea.
Yeah, I got him the new 11-year Sweet Pea. Yeah, Devin has a lot of Lagavulin. What is that? You have like 8 bottles of Lagavulin now? Yeah. Big Lagavulin fan, and so he didn't have that one yet. So I tracked that one down. Buffalo Bourbon and Diz. Larrikin is awesome, and I'm hoping our pick happens. Storage. Oh, you're doing a Larrikin pick. Okay. That sounds awesome. I'm excited to see Larrikin. We have not been to Larrikin before, and it was highly recommended by several people. So my wife and I visited Four Roses in 2022, picked up that year's LE and took the tour. And then hit Maker's Mark on the way home. When we were there 2 years ago, we picked up the LE that was there that day. And I think we've drank that one since, but what are your thoughts on the Sweet Pea?
I was actually very surprised at Four Roses. Four Roses for me on the regular, just the regular is good. It's just, I mean, it's not my go. It would never be my go-to, but when we went there, there was a lot of good Four Roses.
The grounds are gorgeous.
The grounds there are very.
It looks like a Spanish villa in the mountains of Kentucky.
But the Sweet Pea.
Yes. Kathy's asking what you thought of the Sweet Pea.
I like it. I mean, I'm a big fan of like the Connemara, so I'm a big fan of the smoke. It's very smoky. It's very smoky on the nose and on the palate. So
do you think the smoky is the 16? I didn't think it was.
No, No, but
It's definitely sweeter.
yeah, but it's definitely a sweet
Okay.
smoke. So I actually do like it.
It was one of those, he likes Lagavulin, so I was going to get it no matter what. But
Scotch goes with a good cigar.
Yeah.
You got to get, if you like the smoky stuff, you love you love
Yeah.
your cigars, and you just, it's an entire experience. It's kind of like a woman when she goes in the bathtub and she lights up the candles and she's got her little smells going on, and the bubble bath and the bath salts and all that stuff. That's kind of what it is with me and Scotch. I like a good cigar and a good smoky Scotch, sitting out on the back patio watching the night sky. Forget about it. It's relaxing.
Eric says he likes it, but he wishes it was a little bit proofier. Wish it was 46 or more. I think, honestly, 46 is a good point for Scotch and Irish. I think, above 40, I think between 45 and 50 is a nice sweet spot for him. I do agree with that. Kathy enjoys Dave. She likes the sweet peat quite a bit.
Yeah.
And Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts, hope you meet Greg Keeley at Larrikin. Interesting guy. I hope we do too. We're getting together. We're planning to hit a few more places that, not necessarily for tastings or anything, but just to go through and pick up any bottles we want and just to revisit them. Lux Row is one, Bardstown. We really enjoyed Lux Row. We were there before.
Lux Row.
Oh, it's nice with the
was fun.
peacocks on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was really cool. That was a surprise. Honestly, we booked Lux Row, because we couldn't get in it anywhere else. I mean, we didn't realize how early the tastings and tours book at the distilleries in Kentucky. So when we planned the trip that we went a couple years ago, we're looking for things that are available, and we end up at places like Stitzel Weller and Lux Row because that was all that was available at the time. And we had a great time. That ended up being, we were really glad to be introduced to those.
We never think that peacocks were that aggressive.
No. Oh my God. All right. On to the rye.
They're like geeks. That's what I'm saying. But we'll leave that alone.
All right. Oh, Eden Bardstown. Yeah, we actually, when we were there last time, we went on the Old Kentucky dinner train. And that was a lot of fun. That was a great experience. Highly recommend it. It's a really cool tour. They did we did the one that was a tasting where they had someone from the industry there describing the tastings, and the meal was really, really good, and the samples were good, and yeah, it was just an overall great experience. So, all right,
This is actually really good.
This smells a lot of rye.
It is
a lot. Yeah, it is.
It is a high octane ride from start to finish.
Yep.
It is it's good, but it's like,
Woo!
yeah, it's a high octane ride.
I feel like if you lit a lighter in front of my mouth, I could probably blow flames.
Yeah.
It's good.
That is phenomenal, though.
It is phenomenal. It's awesome.
Really minty.
Yeah.
I think they nailed it with the high voltage.
That was a perfect name for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Typical rye note, but I like that it goes into the mint. The rye can go in two directions, and one I like and one I don't necessarily care for. And rye can go into the minty direction or it can go into the dill direction. And I've got a couple that have gone into the dill direction, and I just can't. I just can't. I don't like dill pickles. I don't like dill anything. This one completely goes into that minty direction. And it's got a nice little bit of like a clove at the end of it.
There might even be a little dill in there.
I'm not getting dill. I get green apple. Get like a Granny Smith apple. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really good. Let me know if you guys have tried the Maryland Epoch, the rye pick from 21090. What notes did you get? Let me know what you thought of that one. I'm enjoying that.
It's good.
That's good. Now that one, I'm not one to put whiskey on ice or add water. That one I could actually I would like to throw a cube of ice in and see what it does.
What was the proof on that?
This one's proofy. This one is 124.
Okay.
It's up there.
So what's that?
62.9.
Oh,
There's at
I
62.4.
was gonna see if you could do the math on that.
62.4. I can't. I can't. You did not marry me for my math skills. That's for darn sure. Yeah, even at darts, he has to score for me. I just can't do it. Oh, you've not had Epoch yet. Yeah, I got this one honestly because the ryes that I've had from 21090 have been very good. And so I'd never had a Maryland rye. So when they had this one come out, plus I'm a huge ACDC fan and I love the name of it. So I snapped this one up and then we just hadn't had occasion to open it yet. So I'm glad we did. That's really good. I like that one. Feel a little warmth.
Yep.
A little warm inside.
Yeah. It's not a hug. It's like a Maryland constrictor hold. Ah, that bottle reminds you of mythology. I wonder if the bottle style reminds you of mythology bourbon. It says it's Baltimore Bourbon Company. Baltimore Spirits Company is what it is, the name of it. I honestly don't know if they're affiliated, Richie. They might be. They could be. Oh yeah, let me know. I thought somebody else in here had the I thought was it Kathy? Was it you that had the Epoch? These are all very okay. So rank these from your favorite to your least tonight?
Oh, still gonna go with the so my favorite was gonna be the Weeder. The Old Dominic, still the Weeder. The third one that we had, or second one we had, which would be the
Here we go. This one. No, this is the Weeder.
Okay.
That's the stave. So it's Weed It.
that would be my favorite.
Okay.
And then I don't know, it's toss up between the other two. As far as the
What's your least favorite? So the rye's your least favorite,
I
or this one's your least favorite?
don't know, because like it's all different occasions. They're like
They're completely different.
it's all different and for different occasions, you know.
What'd you say before? We had all colors of the rainbow in this.
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
there are four completely different varieties of bourbon.
But definitely, I mean, because the Maryland Epoch it's a totally like high ride. It's a exciting drink. I mean, it's just fast from the first sip to the end.
Yeah.
Even from the very first smell, it's just a very fast ride. I'm a favorite. I do like my wheats. The wheats are really, really good. Then I probably would have to go the Bear Essence.
Or the Evernorth.
Evernorth was
The
was pretty good.
What about you?
The way you have them set up right there, starting from the left, is just how I like them.
Oh,
The
so,
Epoch at the end, not one of my favorites, but the other three were really good.
okay. So Jay likes the Weeder, and then the Evernorth bourbon, the Old Dominic stave finish, the French oak stave, and then the Epoch. Right.
Yep.
The Epoch is just really, really high proof. I mean, it's a high, fast ride from start to finish.
So
It is. It wouldn't be bad with a Cuba Ice.
Yeah.
yeah,
Would be really good with that.
I
Good
think
cigar
I'm
and
gonna
a
pick the
Cuba
Epoch.
Ice.
It's my favorite.
The Epoch was your
I
favorite?
like the rye. I really like that rye. I like the minty rye.
Yeah.
I mean, I do agree. I think you know me, I drink neat whiskey, but I would put a Cuba Ice in that just to get the
I
proof down.
think, yeah, I think you're right. The Cuba Ice will
Yeah.
just make it over the top.
Yeah, just to get the proof down a little bit.
Yeah.
Into the ballpark that the others are.
Yeah, but that might change it though.
It's true. It might change it.
Might change it. You might actually find that dill that's hiding away in there.
It's
You
true.
might find that dill that's
The
hiding
other, I'd have to go back to them because the wheat actually, I like it, but it seems like it's got the least amount going on. Yeah, the wheat might be my least favorite. It's the wheat or the Evernorth. They're all really good though. Honestly, I could sit down and drink any one of them and be completely happy. Yeah, these are all really good barrel picks. If you have a chance to get one of the barrel picks from 21090, highly encourage it. Like I said, all 4 of these are hitters. These are all hitters. I missed out. I guess they did. What was it? I can't think of the name. It was sourced from Bardstown and Revelry, because I bought the original from Revelry and I'd actually brought it over your house to share, and we all really enjoyed it.
Yep.
And I completely missed it. They dropped it a couple weeks ago and I completely missed it. So I jumped on the old Dominic, but all of the picks from 21090 have been really great so far. So highly encourage you, if you have a chance to grab those picks, definitely look out for them.
So I guess I found a new garage.
Oh, you want to keep? Oh, that's
So-
not the weeder though. That's the weeder one.
Oh, that's not the weeder.
Yeah, you can have that for your
So,
garage
so
door.
I'll be keeping this one. I'll be keeping this one in the in the garage.
Yeah, you can keep it in the garage. That could be. Devin has an entire shelf of garage bourbon, which to surprise no one, we have a lot of different whiskey in this house. Hey, Northwest Bourbon, how are you doing? Not to brag, but I just hit the like for free. Thank you, Northwest Bourbon. Cheers to you. Thank you for your service. This holiday weekend we'll remember in veterans. Cheers to you, sir. All right. I'm going to wrap it up a couple minutes early before Killico stream. Thank you guys. Next week, I think I'm going to do a Liberator stream, Liberator whiskey. And actually, I'm going to do a surprise giveaway. So I've got a couple extra special single barrel bottles of Liberator, and I think I'm going to do a giveaway with one of them. So tune in for that. It'll be a cask strength Irish whiskey, which are all I know everybody gets excited about. So Liberator is one of my favorites. I've got a ridiculous amount of it. So I'll probably do that stream next week. Catch me in 2 weeks. We'll be doing our pre-Kentucky Bourbon Trail stream. I might get this guy to jump in again since he's going to be part of that fun weekend. So thank you all. You guys go join Kilco. Tell him I sent you. Make sure you check out Anthony Bourbon Fight. He's going to be going live later tonight. And you all have a good weekend. Slash up.